Okay, we're back. We're back on the Isle of Sodor. Oh my gosh, I feel like I feel like I haven't played this game in forever, and yet I think it's been what a little more than 24 hours since I've had the last chance of since we've last been here. This game is amazing. This game is so much fun that I've had to play it, even though it's 2 o'clock in the morning for me. Good morning to all of you. Happy Thursday. But sometimes, you know, we just have to have fun, right? And play fun games like this. So that's what we're doing. We're playing stories. We have a lot of stories that we haven't done yet, and we want to try and do them all. So we should do it. Oh, we're not gonna do a Shunting challenge, but we do have a couple of other good ones there, like Percy's Troublesome Day Part 1. Percy's busy day takes a turn for the worse when he runs into trouble there. Hey, Mama Bear goes Spidey. Good to see you. Welcome in. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay.
Percy's Troublesome Day.
Oh, Part 1. But it didn't say Part 1.
Percy had a busy day ahead and was trying his best not to be late. Mustn't be late today, he said to himself. Sir Topham Hatt is relying on me.
It's very important.
Come on, Percy, said his fireman. Off we go.
Hey, Nightmare, good to see you. Okay. Let's see here. Am I already in the driver's seat? I am in the driver's seat already. Okay, cool. So let's get going then. Oh, we're pulling some coaches. Nice, nice. But we're not going very far, it looks like, right? Or maybe we are going pretty far. Speed limit is 30 miles an hour, so we can go a little bit above that, but like you don't want to derail. Also, wow, look, there's some trains here. Is that Emily? They still don't whistle back to me, but it's cool. Oh, look, and there's James over there. Oh, it's nice to see all these engines. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, this game is a ton of fun. Percy, you look a little concerned. It's okay, Percy. We're doing fine. Look, speed limit's now 50. We can go faster. Percy is not as powerful as James though, so it will take a while to actually get up to 50 miles an hour. We're actually doing pretty well though, and this viaduct, or this bridge looks amazing. Oh wow. Oh, are we gonna go back underneath this bridge? No, we're not going underneath this bridge again. We're going to that arrow. Oh, look at Percy. This is so cool. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We gotta be careful because we don't want to go overshoot. Sometimes that results in us failing the mission, then we have to restart. And that's not fun. So about maybe around 350 yards, we should start slowing down. We should start braking. Though we don't have to probably brake as crazy, but it does take a little bit of time to brake. And we have to stop kind of right there. There's also a stop and wait section right over there, but that's farther away. I'm not sure what that means. It's nice to play these stories, honestly, because it adds something to it. Okay, let's just jog into the station. 5 miles an hour. I think we're pretty close. Yeah, 4 miles. Perfect. Okay, unlock the doors. There you go, and let the passengers in. Passengers are not walking in, but, you know, presumably... Oh, they just teleported in. Do you see that? They just kind of all of a sudden have passengers. Ooh. Hello there. How did you all get in here? Like, it's kind of like, you know... Like, you saw order tell... Oh, can I go in? Oh, hello. Tickets, please. Tickets. Okay, well, okay. I'm gonna say they have tickets already. They already have tickets. They have tickets already. Oh, it's Thomas. Hey, Thomas. Annie Clarabel. Is Thomas gonna stop? Oh, Thomas is gonna stop at the station. See, look at that. We just made a connection. Oh, that's really sweet. Oh, now you whistle? Why did you whistle to me when I whistled to you? Ooh, 15 miles an hour but that's at 900 yards. So we could actually go a little bit faster, and then we'll slow down closer to 15 once we get over there. Probably a switch that we need to make sure we hit right. Hey, it says we go. All engines go. Switching tower. Hey, some moo cows. Hey, moose cows. Okay, let's start slowing down. We don't want to go too far above 15 when we go past that section. Probably 20 is okay. Wonder why we have to go slower here. Maybe because we're approaching... Oh, there's the switch. I was wondering about that. Yep. Yeah, you go too fast and things get bad. Like your cars start like shaking like crazy. But we're okay there. It's 9 a.m. for you. Yeah, some of you guys get to have a different time zones, but it's early in the morning here. It's early in the morning. But hey, you know what? That's okay. We're just gonna have fun. 20 miles an hour in 600 yards. Okay, so another switch. Probably right before Elsbridge Station. This is really nice. They have a lot of iconic locations here. Unlucky Tug did a video where they explored all of Sodor. And I thought that was pretty neat because all of Sodor is a lot of places. I can't wait to see what kind of places they might expand to. But we haven't even explored everything ourselves. Yeah, there's the switch. That's why we had to go less than 20 miles an hour. Although 27's probably okay. Oh, but we need to start slowing down anyway for the station. Yeah, coming in at 15 should be fine. Yeah, I like it that we stop at these different stations. Let's come in at 5. Yeah, we'll just chug right in. Very slowly. I'm not the best at this game, so I've been taking things a little extra slow. Okay, open the doors. Load the passengers. Evan! Extra stream this week? Yeah, well, extra few streams.
Percy arrived at Elsbridge Station and collected his passengers, but he had to wait for Bertie the bus. "Where is Bertie?" said Percy impatiently. "He's going to make me late." Just then, he heard a voice calling out. "Wait! Wait!"
Matthias, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in.
Bertie screeched into the station.
Oh no, Bertie, you don't have to go fast, right?
"Where have you been?" asked Percy. "I've been waiting ages for you." I thought you were supposed to be the fastest bus on Sodor.
I mean, Birdie does say that.
Some road repairs were being done, and I had to wait for the workmen to let me pass, explained Bertie.
Reasonable. I get stuck on highway traffic like that.
Well, now I'm going to be late, Percy huffed. As soon as the guard blew his whistle, Percy raced away. He knew he had to make up for lost time.
Yeah, the schedule's important. Confusion and delay. We gotta go. We gotta go. Is there a time limit? Sometimes I wish there was a time limit. Then it could be like, oh no, we gotta do it in this time. I can cross this at 50 miles an hour. So I'm like, okay, sure. Oh wow, this track is still being built. It's a warm day for you, Evan? Yeah, I'm staying cool. Staying cool. Cool as a cucumber. Bye, Birdie. Yeah, we have to go fast. We gotta make up for lost time. Can I open the doors when I'm moving? Nope. Probably good. Safety first.
But then there was trouble.
Uh-oh.
As Percy rounded the bend, he saw that some cows were blocking the line.
Oh, yeah, we should stop then. We should stop then if there's cows on the line there. Hey, Solar Boy! No, we don't want to crash. Yeah, we gotta slow down. Oh no, moo cows. Moo cows. Moo. Move.
Oh no, moaned Percy. Now I'm sure to be late.
And it's raining.
Please move out of the way, you silly cows.
Yeah, they look pretty silly.
It looks like we'll have to go and move the cows ourselves, said his fireman.
Okay, I guess that's me. I guess I'm the one that has to move the cows. Okay. Wish I could jump. Okay, I've never heard of cows before. Oh, I just click on them. Okay. Yeah, get away. Come on. Everyone out. Come on. Come on. Clear the tracks. Clear the tracks. What are you even doing here? Oh yeah, you're too close. There you go. Yeah.
At last, the cows had been moved, and Percy could continue on his way.
This is why we have fences, to keep you guys out of the tracks.
Hooray, peeped Percy. We can go now.
Yeah, we can go now. Theoretically, we can go now. You guys better stay off the track. Trust me. If you duel a steam engine, you're gonna lose. Percy weighs several tons more than you do and can go faster. Hey Jen, good to see you. Feel like I just saw some of you guys there. And in Mystery, a lot of you guys are awake still. Some of you guys are night owls. What are you guys doing up so late? What am I doing up so late? Well, I'm playing a video game, so you know, it's not, just relaxing things. Yeah. Whether you get the Hulk to fight the steam train, well, if you were the Hulk fighting Percy, you might win, because while Percy is a several-ton engine, Percy is not an Avenger, and therefore probably would lose in a fight. Also, Percy is not the it's not the strongest engine. So, you know, Percy versus the Hulk is not really a fair fight. Do I stop there? Yeah, I do stop there. Oh. Probably didn't need to slow down that much though. It's okay. Better safe than sorry. Call of Duty is a similar game, Mystery. Keeps you up at night. I'm not sure I see other similarities, but I could be wrong. Are there trains in Call of Duty? In which case, yeah, that would make sense, right? You know, that would be pretty similar. Oh, it's raining and they have umbrellas out, guys. You see that? Oh, that's pretty neat. That's a good attention to detail. Hopefully this wasn't timed because I'm not moving very fast. Percy's gonna naturally slow down. Open the doors. Look, see? Are the passengers unloading or loading? Anyway, I like the detail of them having umbrellas out while it's raining. Like that's smart. It's the little things. It's the little things with an attention to detail that matters. Okay, let's go. We gotta go. There's a map with a train. That's pretty cool. If there's maps with trains, I think that's really awesome. I think I'm on a map with a train on it. Multiple trains. Come on, Percy, we gotta make a delivery. I'm thinking we should look for another Emily story, because I made my thumbnail with Emily on it, so I should put Emily, if we should do another Emily story. Wow, this is really neat. I wonder if we can, okay, yeah, see, this is a map of the whole Isle of Sodor, I'm pretty sure. That's pretty cool. And I'm going this way. Oh, we're going through a tunnel. Secret tunnel. Hey, Fly High, good to see you. Welcome in. You like driving the armored car and ATV and helicopters? I am driving a vehicle. It is not military, unless Percy served during the war, but it is still pretty fun. Oh, I'm not moving very fast. Once I got on the map, my acceleration stopped. No, you don't have to be on a computer to play this game. They've released this game for other platforms. But though, not necessarily. I don't know if they're necessarily all out yet, but I believe they have this for the PlayStation and such. I prefer playing on a computer, but you can play. You have other options. Let's go, Percy. Why are we bouncing? Oh, we're just bouncing naturally. Yeah, we probably could have gone a little faster. You're joining on YouTube now, Spidey? Nice. Okay, there's the next station. Slowing down just a little. Yeah, don't want to go too fast there. That's true, Spidey, and I appreciate that. Sometimes sometimes we need lots of moderation. There we go. Open the doors. There we go. Load the passengers. Everyone get in. See, look, they're just magically standing there. What are you guys doing? Why are you standing there? Oh, here we go. Now we got some people moving in. Oh, okay. That's nice. I like to see them physically get in and out. I think that's really awesome. Okay, you guys in? Except for the person with the umbrella? Okay, everyone else is good. Okay, locking the doors. We gotta go. We gotta go. This line's important. So, hey, Spinner. Good to see you. So the objective of the game is depending on which scenario you're doing. In this particular scenario, we're supposed to deliver passengers. It's a story mode. We're in sort of a story mode. So whatever the objective is, that's what we're supposed to do, right? So there might be obstacles that we encounter, like we have to move cows out of the way. But generally, we're supposed to make the deliveries as per the episode that we're playing. So that's fun. Let's see. We need to be at 20 miles an hour when we get there. We're going 37. I think 28 should be fine. Yeah, it's a good game. It's a good game. Also, I think that you could just enjoy it casually, right? By just exploring the Isle of Sodor and driving certain places. So that's pretty neat. Huh. I guess I didn't need the switch. This looks pretty familiar, though. A little neat little siding. Is this where we... Yeah, this is where we had the tutorial. I think this was where we had the tutorial. That's pretty cool. Stop, Percy, stop! Perfect.
Percy soon arrived at Ffarquhar station. He saw that the station master was waiting for him.
I'm sorry we're late, said Percy. There were cows on the line.
And Bertie was late.
And...
It's all right, Percy, smiled the station master. It looks like you're having one of those days. Anyway, you're only a few minutes late. And the delays weren't your fault, so we'll say no more about it.
Yep, not his fault.
Now, I've had a phone call from Sir Topham Hatt, and he wants you to collect some trucks from the quarry.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay,
puffed Percy.
We'll go right away. I just need to leave my coaches in the siding first.
And it's nice that Dovetail took a 3D scan of the author's original map to make this. That's really sweet. Oh, do we play part 2? Okay, why don't we finish part 2, and then we'll find, like, an Emily story. Casey Jr. for Disneyland? I mean, yeah. I mean... Oh, no, are we gonna shunt trucks? Oh, man, this is gonna be crazy. I've had trouble shunting trucks on this, But yeah, Walt Disney loved trains, right? And that's why trains are such a big part of Disneyland. I think he would love playing this game. If Walt Disney were alive today, he would be like, how can I buy the Thomas and Friends IP to put into my parks and make movies and such?
It's that green caterpillar with red stripes.
Oh, not a green caterpillar.
Oh, please do be quiet,
Percy said sternly.
I don't have time for your tricks today.
Disney and the original author were friends at one point, you think, Spinner? Interesting.
We'll show him some tricks.
Well, they did both have a love for trains. Okay. Connect to the Troublesome Trucks. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Troublesome Trucks. Remember, we have to go less than 5 miles an hour if we want to connect and not, crash like crazy. I didn't know that Audrey and Walt Disney were friends. That's pretty cool. Or at least knew each other. Come on, come on. There you go. Connect them up. Okay. And then we have to go... Where are we going? Oh, we just go back there. Do I need to set any signals? Everything looks good. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm necessarily the biggest fan of shunting, but looks like I just have to follow the directions here. That makes things easier. We gotta be careful though, because if you go with too much mass in a siding, and this is a hilly area, you could definitely lose control of your vehicles. Come on, come on. We're so close. Okay, let's brake. It's good enough. Wait for a moment. Okay, I'm waiting. Uncouple the Troublesome Trucks. Okay. And then we have to go further back. I see. I think the waiting was that they're automatically changed the signals for us instead of us having to do it. So Spinner says his son Chris is still doing lore drops on how Sodor is doing 2026, and apparently a nuclear power plant is being built, and the Kirk Runner branch got electrified, and train companies that exist today in mainland Britain help with some passenger trains. I like that. That's nice that there's modern day lore. Nuclear power plant's pretty cool. Okay, I guess. Oh, sorry, we gotta change direction. Nuclear power is a great way of generating power. I know people get afraid of it, but it doesn't pollute as much as coal power. It doesn't produce as much radiation as coal power does. Coal releases a lot of radiation into the surrounding area. And it generates a lot of power. Wow, Percy moves pretty fast when you not attached to coaches or anything. You wouldn't want to see Disney buy Thomas, Spidey? Have you seen that in the past? They bought Marvel and a flop. Well, I mean, I don't know. Marvel had some great movies. You know, Avengers. Those are fantastic, and the Spider-Man movies are great. Connect to the Troublesome Trucks. Okay, guess we're reversing again. Remember, lesson 5, lesson 5, lesson 5, lesson 5. Hey, how's it going, Alex? Good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing, my friend? We probably go above 5. They are troublesome trucks. But I don't want to start going crashing like crazy. Okay, I guess we have to go. Stop as the location is indicated. I think we have to go forward. Let's go! Well, the new Spider-Man movie have you seen the trailer? It looked interesting. Actually, the Spider-Man movie before that was pretty good. Right, with bringing back all the Spider-Man together. Ooh, 20 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour. We gotta be careful. Because it's a little downhill after this. So if we need to stop, we need to stop now. But I think we're gonna be okay. Actually, no. See right there? Yeah, right after that section is a downhill portion. So if you go past it, we're never gonna stop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I misjudge how fast I could stop? I might have misjudged how fast I could stop. Oh. Please, please, please stop, 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 stop. Oh, too far, too far. Oh, this is not good. Maybe I could reverse. I did complete the objective. Okay, Ffarquhar Station. Okay, that was close. Yeah, I'm already on a downhill. So, you know, that's probably not... No, nothing wrong is gonna go this way on a downhill. Well, Disney...
On, faster, faster.
No, no, no!
No, no, stop pushing.
I'm going 40 miles an hour! Well, Disney can make some really serious stories. You know. How soon do I need to stop? Actually... Vehicle derailed. Oh. Maybe that was the point I needed to stop. Oh, okay, okay. Let's see. Let's try to keep it. I think once Percy says stop, we need to start. We need to start braking. Or maybe we'll just keep it right now because the downhill's already gonna accelerate, and we'll just brake. Exactly. Stop. Brakes. Brakes.
On, faster, faster.
Yeah. See, now we're gonna apply some brakes. No.
No, no, stop pushing.
No, no, Troublesome Trucks, stop pushing. I think Disney would do a good job with the Thomas franchise. One, I think they could tell some serious stories. Two, they would probably put Thomas and his friends in the parks. They wouldn't replace the Disneyland Railroad, no. But there's a potential that there'd be some rides, maybe. Right, that would be Thomas themed, and of course merchandise, right? Disney's all about the merchandise. Okay, I think that around 20, I think around this speed we can kind of control it, and anything more we're having difficulty. I would like to go faster just to get the delivery done, but we don't have any control. Wow, look at this river. Isn't that great? And look at that bridge over the river. It's pretty impressive it can hold a steam engine. You think the Island of Sodor is the worst place in the whole world to live? There are crashes everywhere. There are definitely a lot of crashes on the Island of Sodor. I'm not gonna lie. That is a very concerning thing. I like how they're taking gradients into account here, so that's pretty awesome. Well, okay, sure, Spidey. Not everyone is a fan of All Engines Go, but people are looking forward to the 2026 this year's new Thomas series, right? The new reboot, which kind of goes back to the CGI. So, I'm optimistic. Whoa! Hold on, is that from that episode of Thomas where you could get on the barge thing and then it gets transported to the other side? Oh, that's really cool. Well, that better be in the stories in the future. I wonder if you can get on it. You're gonna hope the series is good? Me too, Alex. Me too. So the British Rail didn't... it is, Alex? It is? Yeah, look at that. Yeah. The big thing you say, Spinner, is that British Rail did not enforce vacuum brakes to be built into good rolling stock until 1970s, so some of the crash soda was one of the reasons the law went through and passed. Yeah. Vacuum brakes might have been useful in certain situations. So a train derails in this game for any number of reasons like a normal train would. So if you're going too fast on a curve, for example, right, you might lose connection to the rail. If you crash into something, you might derail. If you're moving too fast on a switch that you can't take the switch safely, you derail. So it's really just a matter of, like, you know, doing things kind of safely, theoretically. Wow, Alex, you have a pretty good memory. I'm just taking things a little slow because I don't want to overshoot, because then we'd have to start over again, and that would be kind of unfortunate here. Yeah, absolutely, Sue, Train Boy. What if James was not an LYNR class 28 and he was an LBSCRK class mogul? He wouldn't be James then, I guess, Train Boy. Right? James is, I mean, it's sort of like asking ourselves, like, what if you were, you know, a different person? Like, what if you were taller or shorter, or, you know, or maybe something you can't really control. Like, what if you had 3 arms? You know, I mean, you would be maybe potentially a different person. I think that the movies would be a good DLC for Dovetail. I think if they made a few movie versions of DLC, people would play them. Like, you know. Hey, it's Thomas! Yeah, I agree, Spinner. Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, and my friend has joked to me about this. He's like, Kevin, you do all these episodes about, you know, everything wrong with, you know, all engines go, but you forget to mention that, you know, steam engines generally don't have faces or talk. I'm like, I mean, yes, that's true, but at the same time, it's like, you know, we accept that as part of the Thomas franchise because it's more fun that way with, you know, to have faces and, you know, for them to talk to each other.
Phew, that was close,
said Percy.
Now that's enough from you, Trucks. I've had enough trouble today.
Spoil sport.
Troublesome Trucks. Okay, Hackenback Station. Here we go. Oh, Hackenbeck. Hackenback. I think Hackenback sounds funnier. It's not accurate, but it sounds funnier. We can take the switch at 50 miles an hour? Okay. I mean, don't mind if I do. That's right. Hello, Thomas. Hello. Yeah, the fact that they have a face is not because that was not the intention yet. I mean, I think that the fact that because the new television series is not a cartoon is going to be a big part of them not, it's not going to be as cartoonish, right? You know, it's sort of like by virtue of All Engines Go being a cartoon, they use the cartoon aspect of it to do some pretty crazy things with the physics and realism, or lack of realism, I should say. And as a result, people did not quite like it, or at least I didn't like it. It wasn't quite Thomas. But so since the new series is CGI, they're not going to be able to do some of the crazy cartoonish things that they did before, and I think it's going to be more realistic. I think people are going to be a lot happier about it. There will probably still be mistakes, and we will cover that, but probably not as much as All Engines Go. If we end up being like 10 or less, you know, sins in 2026 Thomas series, I think that's probably like, you know, fair, accurate, right? You know, there's simple kind of mistakes. You didn't think the originals are less CGI but still not cartoony version? Well, that's what they're, you know, I mean, everyone would love the model series, but they're not going to do the model series. Thomas and the Magic Railway Ghost. Mm-hmm. And Trainboy says, Mattel needs to fix All Engines Go, like give the characters good same proportions. Well, I mean, at this point, there's no more All Engines Go, right? I mean, All Engines Go is no longer in production, as far as I'm aware, and they're focusing on the new 2026 Thomas series. So, All Engines Go is going to be an interesting moment in the Thomas franchise, and there's certainly going to be a lot of fans of it, especially kids that kind of grew up on All Engines Go. But I think that because it was only around for 4 seasons, it's not going to have as big an impact as, you know, CGI Thomas and hopefully whatever this new series is. I guess we'll see. I think the background music is great, and that we definitely should they definitely should implement that music in this game. I think the rights to that probably isn't too bad. Yeah, I like that it's nice that it's based on real life engines. I really do. And I'm glad that it boosts interest in the heritage sites, because heritage railways need more attention, I think. You love Magical Railway? Oh, we need to slow down. Oh no, we're gonna take this at 40 miles an hour. Oh, don't derail. Okay, we were good. Don't derail again. I have came close to derailing on a switch. Okay, we're probably okay. I just wasn't paying attention. It's a good thing I'm not an actual driver. Let's just say that. I did study engineering in school though, but it was mechanical engineering and not, you know, railroad engineering. Probably should have gone civil though. If I was a civil engineer, I could probably do a lot of work on railroads. That might have been pretty fun. Although, I wouldn't be in what I'm doing today, so it all worked out. Do you like Diesel 10 because of his nightmare fuel, Spidey? I mean, I guess that's fair, but at the same time, wow. Wow, you own a Great Western 5600 and a GWR 1400 tank engine? Yeah, Duck and Oliver. That's pretty cool. I think that, yeah, when they're ready to draw crowds, I bet, Spinner. I bet. Duck is such an iconic design, too. Yeah, if they preserved more engines, Train Boy, people would absolutely go to more events, you know, especially the more Thomas looking some of those engines might be, because let's face it, Thomas is probably one of the most famous engines in the world, maybe even the most famous engine in the world. I have to think about this. Is there a more famous engine than Thomas the Tank Engine? I really don't think so. There are famous engines out there, right? Casey Jr. for Disneyland. There's a couple of storybooks, children's books, that have famous engines, like the little engine that could. I remember the Katie Caboose series. You guys remember the Katie Caboose series? That was really cute. I like that. That's not an engine, but very cute story. Yeah, I think Thomas is the most famous engine. I'm not sure if I need to stop here or if that's just a checkpoint, but I feel like I should stop just in case. Polar Express? Yeah, maybe Polar Express. The cool things are 1400 is number 1420. Guess what? Oliver's number is a few illustrations is number 1450. Wow! That's really close, Spinner. Wow, 1420 is very close to 1450. Nice, but that's really awesome. Hey, Cyborg, good to see you. Welcome in. I mean, you say that the CGI series Diesel 10 got turned into a bully. He was already a bully. He was already a bully in the movie. Like, I don't think that's a mischaracterization. And I can see why he might be terrified of Sir Topham Hatt. Sir Topham Hatt is a knight. He's in charge of the whole thing. He could do a lot. You would love to drive a Trojan on a railway, Alex? Fair. I think it's fair. Thomas is a household name? Yeah, I think so. I was really trying to think of like household name trains other than Thomas, and I think I only came across like, yeah, the ones you guys said. Polar Express. Oh, I'm not gonna stop in time. Oh no, I need to stop and wait. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Oh, this is not good. Okay, I can go, okay. All engines go. Toby the Pink Engine, was your channel? Oh, that's pretty cool, Strain Boy. The real 1400 carrying the 1420 number is preserved on another heritage railway in the UK, so they quite literally have the real life Oliver. And they carry a small Oliver nameplate on it. That's cute. I like that. We gotta slow down again. 50 miles an hour, probably another switch. Cows, stay off the track. Stay off the track. I'm watching you. Watching you, moo cows. If you had the money, you would build the Isle of Sodor. I don't think that's Alex. I don't think that's something silly to say. We all have things we would do. You know, with infinite money. I think about that sometimes. If I had, I don't know, $100 billion, you know, what would I do with it? Building the Isle of Sodor is pretty cool. I don't know how easy it is to build an island off the coast of the UK. It probably isn't cheap, but it would be interesting. In the original, he was a full-on villain. Okay, I guess that's fair, Spidey. Right? A villain versus a bully. There is a difference. Yes, yes. Sometimes bullies can be villains. Look at Back to the Future, right? Biff was a bully. He was also a villain. But is Sodor at a power plant? I mean, in the modern day Sodor, it has a nuclear power plant. Like, that's pretty cool. I have said, oh man, is this downhill? We might need to slow down early. In fact, we probably should start slowing down now. It's slightly downhill. Yeah. We're probably okay, actually. I think that in the future for this game, and you can quote me on this if you want, not that you need to or want to, they will add a lot more engines for us to play with, including, well, of course, Henry, Edward, Toby are going to be popular options that people are going to want. Duck, I think, of course. Probably the twins, Bill and Ben and Donald and Douglas, which will probably be fairly easy to model, because let's face it, Donald and Douglas look just like each other. And they would only have to make minor changes. We have to get to 15 miles an hour for that switch. Same goes for Bill and Ben. But I think there's going to be a lot of popular requests that are outside the Steam team or main characters. Nia, Rosie, Kana, definitely, because Nia and Kana were both main characters in All Engines Go, so I think that will be popular. Rosie, I think, is going to be a main character in the new Thomas series, and I think that's going to be high in demand because Rosie's going to be more prominent. And then, of course, there's a lot of old favorites out there, like Mavis, I think people would really enjoy. You like Bruno Nuccio? He's your favorite character in All Engines Go? Fair enough there. Stepney, the Bluebell engine, is a real engine? Yeah. The show made the engine pretty famous. I didn't know. That the show made the engine famous. I guess it makes sense. You have to take and play Thomas. You still have, by the way, and you paint his footplate black to match the real way series Thomas. That's nice, Train Boy. That's good. Diesel 10 in this game. Okay, fair. Diesel 10 in the game would be pretty interesting.
Percy arrived at the harbour just in time. Sir Topham Hatt was waiting for him.
I'm Sir Topham Hatt.
Well done, Percy.
Holding my
Right on
vest.
time, he said. I've heard you've had quite a difficult day today. But you got all your work done and once again proved what a really useful engine you are.
Oh, thank you, sir,
puffed Percy. As a reward for all your hard work, I'm sending you to the works for a shiny new coat of green paint. Percy beamed with pride.
Wow. Stepney is 150 years old. I mean, it makes sense, but I didn't think about that. Let's take a look and see if we can find an Emily mission. Thomas, can I say studying not to show up in real life? Yeah. Gordon and the Troublesome Trucks. No, that's a Gordon. I did play one Emily already, so I'm just looking for a second Emily. We don't have to play as Emily. We can also play as James. We have a couple of James stories, so it looks like. Thomas goes fishing. Introduction to Sodor. We don't need that. Shunting challenge. No. We might have played the only Emily story. Jack Frost. And more shunting and more shunting. Okay, well that's unfortunate, because I was hoping for a few more Emily stories. Because I made the thumbnail about Emily. Do we do Gordon Troublesome Trucks? No, I want to do something different. How about one of these... Percy, since we just played Percy, how about first class engine where James and Percy interact with each other? So yes, Spidey, sorry about that, but yeah, Diesel 10 would be great. Diesel 10 would be 10.
Class engine. Early one morning, Percy arrived back at Tidmouth Sheds, very tired. Morning, Percy, said Thomas. You do look tired. Yes, I am, said Percy sleepily. I was up all night delivering the mail. It seems like there are more letters and parcels than ever.
Maybe it's Christmas time. A lot of delivery then.
Heh, scoffed James. You're only a little engine. No wonder you struggle to manage those heavy vans. Perhaps Sir Topham Hatt should give the job to another engine, or even Harold.
Harold can't deliver that
sure
much.
They could manage the work.
Harold's a helicopter.
I can manage fine on my own, thank you, said Percy firmly. Perhaps, said a voice, you could do with a little help.
Trains
Percy.
work because they can deliver in bulk, right?
It was Sir Topham Hatt, who had just arrived and had heard everything.
Amazon.
You think another engine should help take the mail? I think
Amazon
that's a
probably
very
uses
good
trains.
idea, and I'm sure Percy wouldn't mind the lighter workload for a while. Percy was pleased, and James looked smug. That was until Sir Topham Hatt continued. I'm assigning both you and Percy to tonight's mail run.
Ooh.
You can help him collect all the letters and parcels that need to go to the mainland. James was horrified. But sir, he protested, I'm supposed to be taking the express in the morning.
Wow.
And I can't do that if I've been busy all night pulling the mail train. I'm sure Emily wouldn't mind taking the express in your place, James,
Sir Topham Hatt.
replied Sir Topham.
Kind of a little bit of a troll.
Now the decision is final, so I'll hear no more about it. And Sir Topham Hatt
I know he
turned and
means
walked away.
Thomas and Friends is amazing. But yeah, Emily's a good engine. She's awesome. She has such an iconic design too. Like, she just looks amazing.
Later that night, James and Percy had collected their mail vans and were waiting for them to be loaded at Knapford Station. Percy was trying to explain to James what he had to do.
Uh-oh, James
but
wasn't paying attention.
Was taking no notice.
Oh no.
James, you must remember to collect all the bags of mail at each station,
Explained Percy.
Sometimes the mail will arrive by road, so you have to be patient and wait for the van to arrive and be loaded into your train before you leave.
Logistics.
But James was too busy thinking about getting back to his shed and waking up to pull the morning express.
Thank you, Amens. I appreciate that.
Just then, the guard's whistle blew, and the two engines set off.
Dovetail went to the National Railway Museum and took a scan of the last
Good
remaining
luck,
sterling
James,
for Emily.
said
Wow.
Percy.
They're dedicated. I love that.
I'll manage fine, thank you.
James grumbled.
That's true, Alex.
Silly Percy, thinking I can't manage a few bags of mail. It can't be that difficult.
But I think that in terms of like big bulk, right? Helicopter can't do that much. Although I suppose it depends on how much mail needs to be delivered. Okay. Let's go. I wonder how fast James can go. Probably should go too fast. Also, do you like how the daytime or nighttime looks different than the daytime? I think that's a pretty iconic look. Can't go too fast because it's a 25-mile-an-hour limit, and if we take it too fast, we're gonna derail. Not a big fan of Only Just Go, Train Boy. That's fair. Bye, Percy. James can go pretty fast though. There we go. We can speed up now. Look at that, we're already going 35. Crosby's hat from all the way over there, huh? Okay. Hey, Mattel, good to see you. How you doing? Go faster? We are going so fast, Joseph. We're at 60 miles an hour. The speed limit is 70. James can go really fast, though, which is pretty awesome. Okay, Spidey, take care. Have a good one. You love the extended effort of seeing the model series station? Yeah, it's all very special, Alex. I think it's really just super neat. I think keeping it up above like around 70 is kind of reasonable. Because we don't want to accidentally derail. James is going so fast there. Yeah. Please, you want Mattel to make a live-action Thomas movie? What, you weren't a fan of Thomas and the Magic Railroad? That was pretty live-action. Was it Thomas and Magic Railroad or Railway? That was one of those. I gotta stop, I gotta slow down. I'm a little bit too early. Oh well, we'll just pull in at 45 miles an hour, it's fine. That'd be interesting, Alex. Yeah, it's kind of interesting how there's different. I'm slowing down too early. And how there's different lore between how some of the engines look, and they look very iconic. They're not, you know, and I think that's pretty neat. I think it was interesting seeing James come in with a black coat instead of a red coat. It threw me off when I saw James with a black coat. I'm like, whoa, whoa. Or Thomas with a green coat. Yeah. Just not something I'm used to. I play another game called Satisfactory. And in that game you can build your own railroad to deliver goods from certain point to point. And I built a ton. I built a lot of railroads because I'm addicted to trains. But I have, in my last game, I basically...
Right, let's get all this mail loaded into the vans. Then we can be on our way.
We gotta wait, James. Oh, I have to do it physically. Oh, okay. Well, sorry. Let me just go ahead and... Okay. Do I pick up both? Okay, cool. And then... Okay, loaded the mail.
That's all the mail from this station. Let's get going. The sooner we finish collecting all this mail, the sooner I can get back to my shed.
Okay, that was interesting. I physically have to collect the mail. I have to physically get out there. Yeah, I can hear you, Mattel. Or rather, I can read you. Because technically, you're not saying anything like audible. I just physically read what you're writing. The L and Y R engines were black around the time James came. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Spinner. That's how I think they're gonna make money from this game. Is not only just release more content, but skins, right? Black James, Green Thomas, Christmas Thomas. Right? Different looks to all of these engines where it's not necessary that you buy it, but if you really want to play as Christmas Thomas, you have the option to buy that skin, right? And that'd be pretty interesting. I don't know, Train Boy. Guess that's a question for Mattel. Yeah, you're right. James is pretty powerful. It's a pretty powerful engine. Playing this game, I've noticed that James can be amazing. Well, obviously, yeah, people are going to want to buy those, right? Henry, Edward, Toby. That's going to be very popular, and people are going to pay money for that. But skins would be fairly easy to release as a content package because they already have the model, right? They already have the model for James. They already have the model for Thomas. They already have the model for all these engines. So a skin would simply be just redoing the outer layer, and it might take a lot of effort depending on what kind of skin it is. But it'll be a way to potentially make money without necessarily needing to do a ton of work. And I think that's good. We want Dovetail to make as much money on this game as possible, because the more money they make on Wonders of Sodor, the more likely they're going to make more content and support this game in the future, right?
It looks like the station master is waiting for us. Hello, James, said the station master. Some of the mail arriving by road has been delayed, so you'll need to wait for it to arrive. In the meantime, here is the rest of the mail for you.
Bother,
muttered James.
This is sure to make me late now.
My favorite All Engines Go character. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I know in the original Thomas and CGI Thomas, Edward's my favorite. Come on. Load the mail.
Come on, driver. We can't afford to be late.
James, we have to wait for the mail. We have to wait for the mail. Pull away without waiting for the rest of the mail to arrive. You don't want to be late. Bye-bye.
Wait, James, wait, called the station master.
What a fun story.
But James didn't stop. He was determined not to be late and wanted to prove he was better than Percy.
This should be interesting. I'm thinking engines and packs of 2. I could see that spinner. I'm thinking Kana. If I were to think about the stories that I see in All Engines Go, I think Kana's stories are pretty awesome. Because Kana has a very defining trait in All Engines Go, which is basically a Gordon trait. It's like, you know, the fastest engine of Sodor. But she's also an electric engine, and that apparently has limitations, as we've seen in episodes like No Power, No Problem. So Kana would be pretty awesome to see in this game. It may not necessarily make a lot of sense because she is an electric engine. She's a Shinkansen. But that doesn't mean I don't want her to just go fast. So probably Kana. I think honestly that they've given more. They developed up the personalities of all the main characters. Like Diesel, I mean, and Thomas is pretty standard Thomas, right? You know, main character, you know, doesn't necessarily have to be like a lot of crazy traits. Percy's a scaredy cat, like very much an extra skirty cat in All Engines Go. Diesel's sort of your wants to be friends, but also wants to kind of be cool. Not a bully or a villain as we see in original Thomas. More of a rival kind of character. And then, of course, Nia is into music, which I love that as a trait for her. And Nia just being really into music and dancing, although engines can't really dance. And Kana, of course, having her sort of speed and optimism. I think that's really awesome. Yeah, I agree with you, Spitter. I'm curious on how this game evolves. But this is a game we all wanted, right? This is a game we were all waiting for since we were kids. Just having fun together with everyone. Oh, man. We're literally driving James. Like, that's so cool.
As James arrived at Marin Station, the station master ran up to him, looking rather upset. "James," he said, "I've had a phone call from the station master at Wellsworth, and he tells me that you didn't wait for the mail to arrive by road." James felt foolish. "Now," continued the station master, "we have arranged for the mail to be brought here. So please, can you wait for it to arrive? It's vital that this important mail reaches its destination on time."
It's very important, yeah.
This time, James listened carefully, and suddenly an idea came to him.
Oh.
If I deliver all the important mail, he thought, then I'm sure that Sir Topham Hatt will say I'm really useful. Maybe even more useful than Percy.
Very James.
"Don't worry, sir," said James to the station master. "I promise I'll wait for the mail to arrive and make sure it gets to the mainland in time." "That's a good engine," smiled the station master. "The mail won't be long now, so you'll soon be on your way again."
Sweet.
So James waited for the mail to arrive.
You think, yeah, Rebecca making Orange Goat is kind of important? Yeah, Rebecca would be pretty
He didn't have
good.
to wait long. He heard a car horn coming from nearby, and then watched as a red post van pulled into the station car park.
That van looks pretty cool. Okay. Oh, okay. We have to go get some more mail. Okay. Hold on. Sorry. Let me take that. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm stuck. Load the mail. Get on, James. Go.
Soon the important mail was loaded, and James puffed quickly away. He was determined to make up for lost time.
Doing good only to
Even
inflate his
more
ego, right,
determined
Spitter?
To prove that he could be as patient as
CGI
Percy.
Thomas, that's easy. Edward. Edward's favorite model, Thomas. CGI Thomas. Edward's been my favorite engine. It is a little disappointing that Edward isn't in this game yet. I'm sure they're going to add him. I'm absolutely positive. But he has been my favorite. In fact, in my opinion, because in Olin Just Go Gordon was sort of like father figure, elderly like teacher kind of figure, I thought that should have been Edward's role. I really do. I think Edward would have fit that much better than Gordon, because Gordon is bossy and full of himself. and Gordon does explain some of those traits in Olin Just Go, but not nearly to the extent that he did in CGI and model series. Edward is more of the father figure character, given his personality. Hey Joanna, good to see you. Welcome to everything. Yeah, I don't know why the mailman's not doing his thing. Nice bridge though. Look at this bridge. Ooh, that's cool. Can't mess with an engine that doesn't speak. True. Edward is still working in modern day Sodor, but he's now on the board of directors for the railway as a bit of a right-hand man. They put the engines on a board of directors? I mean, I guess it makes sense because they're sentient, but wow. Interesting that Edward's working still, though. It's not like, Edward's an old engine. Just slowly pull into the station. Don't mind me, just, slowly pulling in. I feel like the station should have more leeway, because, there's a lot of space here, and as long as I have the cars kind of between the two edges, it should be fine. Okay, let's see here. I have to go and step down and cross the tracks. Hopefully there's no trains coming. Okay. Can I get on here? I can't get on here. I can't get into the brake van. Oh, that's kind of not cool. They need to add that. They need to add that content. Okay, let's get on here. Let's go, James! Kildane! We gotta go Kildane. Oh, is there a lot of technical bugs, Miles? I haven't noticed anything personally. There were a few visual glitches that I thought they could fix, or rather maybe quality of life I would have preferred. Yeah, Engine's on the board. He's the longest remaining mentor. I agree. Out of everyone on the board, I want Edward. I certainly don't want James on the board. I don't know if James would do a good job. I think James would be a fantastic tourism engine, though, because James has the iconic red color and can move very fast. I think in that situation, James would be very popular as a tourist attraction. Like, the red stands out. The red stands out significantly. Plus, he's so vain that he'll love just taking passengers to fun places, because they'll cheer him on. They'll take pictures with him. They'll take selfies with him. Right? This is modern day, 2026 Thomas. They'll take selfies with James, and they'll just puff up his ego because, you know, he's like, oh, it's a steam engine. Oh, this is so awesome. Sorry, Trade Bite. Probably not going to read all the. I'm a little short. Sorry. The introductions. A little distracted playing this game. My apologies. Okay, let's go. Pick up the mail. Get on this thing. Okay, got that. Stick it in the cart. Get on. Get driver's seat. And go! Yeah, we're doing really well. We're doing it really well. Go, James, go. I wonder if this game could benefit from difficulty settings, right? Like, if they've made this a little more difficult by, say, imposing a time limit on me. Or with Bertie the bus, Bertie would just drives faster, right? Things that make things a little bit more challenging, right? Right now, this is, I could probably go as slow as I want, and I'd still probably make it on time. Right, but if there was a time limit, that might make things a little bit more important to optimize, if that makes sense. Someone made a parody recently, Thomas James singing advertisement for this game and James' ego getting inflated when he finds out he's DLC content. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny, Spinner. I'll have to look that up at some point. James would get an ego. He would! He would! He's kind of full of himself, but he is a pretty cool engine. At some point, I'm just gonna need to just explore the Isle of Sodor, but I think the stories are a lot of fun, and they also kind of help me explore this Isle of Sodor anyway. Look at James, he looks pretty happy. Looks pretty happy. Wind Watch, okay. I have to look it up. Yeah, gotta go fast, I'm already at 82 miles an hour. I wonder if you have this game in the UK, if it's in kilometers. Right, but as an American, miles per hour makes a lot of sense to me. I've driven 83 miles an hour on the freeway. Okay, when I get closer, I'm gonna have to reduce my speed to 30 miles an hour just to get to the signaling. Sorry, get past the switch. It's pretty cool. Where are we on the railroad? Okay, we're right over here. It's pretty neat. The default worldwide is miles per hour, but it can be changed the settings. Oh, okay, Spinner, I didn't know that it was the default worldwide. Yeah, you know, me and my American ways lets me, I can only read things in miles. I agree, though, that the having the standardized sets of units would probably be best, and if my country ever like adopted international units and we all use, you know, kilometers and centimeters and all sorts of fun things, then we should absolutely do our best to change over. But my country is not doing that. So. Oh no, I gotta get to 30, I gotta get 30, brake! Can't derail. Okay, there it goes, I'm at 30 now. Really? Ryukei Railways use the mile per hour speed limits. Interesting. I didn't know that. Wow. How interesting. Oh, I'm going too fast. I'm going too fast. Oh, actually, I was fine. That's fine. I'm getting better at judging James's movement here. Stop. Oh, okay, right. I have to get out, pick up the bags. I think we need more, I'm on the wrong side of the train, too. I think we need more birdie races. I think we should have more races with birdie at different places. When a whistle, I discovered a whistle? I'm discovering things I don't even know I'm discovering. Okay. Crovan's Gate Platform 2. 30 miles an hour. Okay, yep, we're gonna take the switch on at 27. I think that's fair. What? Yeah, I don't know why the mailman doesn't stick it in my mail cars. I really don't. I guess we gotta do it. I mean, we're responsible for driving the train. And yet they're saying like, hey, no, you gotta load it too. It's like, I don't know. Has staffing been cut back? Are we in a recession and James can't afford to pay his luggage handlers? I don't know. 50 miles an hour in 2 miles. Do 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 do. I know it's not the right song. It's the one that's stuck in my head. Earworms. See, I do think a little background playlist would be helpful, like the All Ages Go soundtrack. Yeah, that's right, Kalani. This is on PC. I think they definitely need to add. I'm looking forward to when they add a lot more of the tracks and areas of the Isle of Sodor's Spitter. I really do. Definitely DLC though. I think DLC will be a big money maker for this company. Oh, music is supposedly playing. It's a bug Dovetail's tackling. Interesting. I I did not realize that there's supposed to be music. Oh, I need to go to 50 miles an hour. Slow down. Come on, come on. Yeah, when I first started playing this game, I overshot everything. It was really bad. So now I'm just really cautious and I want to approach things in very, very slowly. Engines work in the background feels like in trains. It'd be interesting. I definitely think that would be a lot of fun. Orange, yellow, green. But if I could park anywhere at the station because I'm taking a freight train, does my I don't know what I was saying. Grab the mail, grab the mail! Getting distracted grabbing mail. Load the mail. Step in, get on, driver position.
Just one more stop to make. Then we are finished for the night.
15 miles. In 500 yards, I have to be at 15 miles an hour. I could probably take it at 25. Oh, this is a cool looking place. Look at all that track. Because I'll be on a different switch. But yeah, I definitely think that there's gonna be more areas of the island added, more episodes. A movie one might be particularly expensive. If they did do a movie episode, it'd be broken up into parts, right? It'd be part 1, part 2, part 3. It wouldn't be like all in one go. Like that's a lot. That's a lot. Oh, Alex, yeah, you gotta upload, I guess. 50 miles again in 300 yards. "22 miles an hour is good enough. I just want to go there fast, but like, I don't want to derail. Probably going to the right? Yeah. There we go. Interesting, Lucia's gonna start with a special. I mean, that's fine. I wonder how long the special will be. It is 10 minutes. Thomas has always dealt well with shorter formats, but 10 minutes can be a little hard to introduce a premise. As I say it though, guys, it could always be worse. It could always be worse. I mean, I even said it when All Just Go was going, right? Like, it could be like they make Thomas and James and Percy and everyone into humans, and they go to school or something, right? Not the craziest idea, but it would not be very train related, if that makes sense. And I think a lot of people like the Thomas shows because it deals with not only their favorite characters but trains, right? Trains in general. So it's sort of a given. I think I should slow down a little bit. Last stop. Is Sir Topham Hatt gonna be pleased with us? Or is he gonna say confusion and delay? I don't know. My hope is the former. You love Duck and Sodor sings together? Oh, okay. Perfect. More mailbags, right? I keep forgetting about the mailbags. Let's see here. Get off. Is it on this side? No, of course it's on the other side. Of course it's on the other side. Wait, can I go up the stairs? Ooh. Let's go up the stairs. Oh, I like that. This detail, like you can go up the stairs. That's really nice. Okay, stand in driver's position. Now what? Now where do we go? We got all the mail. Oh, we have to go to Vickerstown? Okay. In 1.4 miles, we have to go at 15 miles an hour, so we could speed up. We can go 80. We can go 80, James. This is a very relaxing game. I could definitely just see people being like zen, you know, zen, getting a little ASMR from this game. I'm not sure I like the fact that I have to hold down the W just to keep James going. But it works. Oh no, I'm going too fast, aren't I? Oh shoot, I wasn't paying attention. Oh no, I'm gonna derail. I'm gonna derail badly here. This is gonna be fun. I'm taking this at 50 miles an hour. I'm zoning out. That's the question that my friend is asking. If engines have faces and tongues, like, you know, can they taste things? Like, you know, how you know, a lot of things at least engines and trains, engines and humans have in common. Like, for example, you know, they both sort of breathe, right? Engines need air for their fire, otherwise, you know, it doesn't work, right? Humans also need air, although the fire internally inside us is a little different. It's so dark. Don't I have a lamp here? Yeah, I do have a lamp. See, I learned how you can turn it on there. That's pretty neat. And now you can see a little bit more about what's going on here. You talk about Vickertown, not Vickertown. The model series was going to be a big station, and Vickertown appeared in the model series in season 3 Escape, but it was a tiny station. Interesting. Wait, I don't have the lamp on for James right here. You should have a lamp on, James. Well, I'm not gonna get out of the train and just do it now. We'll figure it out later. Did it get darker? I feel like it got darker as the night's progressed. That's pretty neat. That's a good attention to detail. Like the moon actually set. Or the sun actually set. That's a very good attention to detail. 70 miles an hour in half a mile. Let's reduce it down to 70. Oh, I have to wait. It says stop and wait. They don't need oxygen. Noses don't go anywhere. Or do they, Alex? I mean, how do they speak then? How do they smell the roses? Go! Go, it says go! Vigarstown. Look, we made it to Vigarstown, guys. We have to stop and wait again in 300 yards? When would that just be stopping at the platform? Wow, it's a very nice station. Look how well lit this is. Who's that there? Who's that there? Oh, is that Percy? Yes, Percy whistled!
James arrived at Vicarstown Station and was feeling pleased with himself. He had collected all the mail and tried his best to make up for lost time. Percy was already there waiting for him.
Yeah, Alex.
And so was Sir Topham Hatt.
Sir Topham Hatt. Uh-oh.
James was worried what he would say about him not being patient and waiting for the mail. Ah, there you are, James, said Sir Topham Hatt.
Sir Topham Hatt.
I've heard from several of the station masters that you've done a good night's work, Sir Topham Hatt smiled. I've also heard that there was a small incident at
I like how he wears a
Rosewood
hat.
Station, he added. But you put things right and have made sure that all the mail arrived on time. You have once again proved to me that you are a really useful engine.
And a first-class one.
Well done, James, puffed Percy excitedly.
Oh, that's nice of Percy to say.
James felt so proud, he thought his boiler would burst.
I wonder if they should do a leaderboard for these episodes or runs, right? I'm sure people would be. Some people would be willing to be a little competitive. I don't necessarily think I would be, but you know, it'd be interesting to see if you could get a high score, right, and just do things the most efficiently. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I also think this game just crashed. That's probably the first real bug that I've encountered in this game. Is that this game has stopped, right? It's trying to load, right, but nothing is moving. So that's kind of unfortunate. A little patience goes a long way. Always move slowly and accompanied to the troublesome trucks. Yeah, troublesome trucks are trouble. Well, that's okay. I think we're going to call it for tonight. It is pretty early in the morning or pretty late for me. I do need to get some sleep. So I appreciate you playing with this game with me, enjoying this Wonders of Sodor and Thomas. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, Joseph, it's great. Yep, the game just crashed. There's the bug. There's a bug. That's okay. That's the first time the game has crashed on me. So that's fun. But I appreciate you guys all being here and enjoy this game. It's a great game. If you haven't bought it and you are big fans of Thomas, I recommend it. You'll enjoy it. It's a game that we've all been waiting for, where we could play with Thomas's friends, be in episodes, explore the Island of Sodor. Honestly, it is a dream come true. I would play more, but it is late. Take care, guys. Have a good night. Thank you for being here, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.